What film scene absolutely destroys you every time? No matter how many times you've seen it?
I am tired, boss scene before the execution in the Green Mile.
Got to say the execution scene is the clincher for me. Hanks was immense.
Homeward Bound at the end where you think Shadow might not be coming home.
Asterisk oh, Peter. Asterisk.
I just heard this in my head and almost cried. WTF.
I could have got more. Schindler's List. That scene has made me sob since I was 10. Asterisk this pin. It's gold. That's 2 more people. They would have given me 2 more. At least 1. Asterisk.
When Iron Giant sacrifices himself to stop a nuke.
The Iron Giant remains one of the best animated pieces of cinema in history. Hands down.
The scene at the sinking of the Titanic showing the 2 older couple laying on the bed. The husband holding his crying wife and kissing her on the cheek as she holds her eyes tightly shut. And the water rushing in under their bed. Always fucks me up.
The Strausses. The reality is so sad. He begged her to get on a boat and she said she'd lived her life thus far with him and she wouldn't live it without him. They were last seen together on one of the decks.
This scene, from The Land Before Time where Littlefoot thinks he sees his mom, but it's just his shadow and the narrator says, asterisk then Littlefoot knew for certain he was alone. Asterisk still gets to me every single time. Dear, sweet Littlefoot, do you remember the way to the Great Valley? Sniff I guess so. But why do I have to know? You're gonna be with me. I'll be with you, even if you can't see me. What do you mean, if I can't see you? I can always see you. Littlefoot, let your heart guide you. It whispers, so listen closely. Mother. Asterisk mother. Asterisk. Explain to me how I haven't seen that movie in over 20 years and I can still hear the characters perfectly in my head.
At the end of Hachi when the wife comes back into town like 10 years later and finds him still waiting at the train station.
The scene in Love Actually where Emma Thompson realizes that Alan Rickman is cheating on her but it's Christmas Day and the kids are happy, she gives herself 20 seconds listening to Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell and then gets back out there to be happy. 2 utterly brilliant actors at the top of their game. Oh fuck, took me a minute to remember the context of this. She'd found a necklace previously and was expecting that to be the gift she received. Instead she got a CD. Rough stuff.
Bubba was going to be a shrimping boat captain, but instead, he died right there by that river in Vietnam. I just get really sad thinking about all of the Bubas who have senselessly died in war and never got to live their lives and follow their dreams.
I wanna go home Forrest, a guy die every time.
When Jack Nicholson gets lobotomized in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm not a crier and I don't feel most of the emotionally charged drama scenes in Hollywood movies, but that made me cry so hard in so much anger because of the injustice. I may be more calm in my reaction now but it always gets me.
It's one of those scenes that hits hard when you realize that has actually happened to people. The Fox and the Hound. When the sweet old lady has to leave Todd behind in the woods. Everything about it. The music. The kindness of that lady. Todd not understanding that he has to stay in the woods. Especially the moment when you see a tear rolling down her cheek as she drives off. I won't watch that movie because this scene just guts me. The scene in Life is Beautiful when he puts his son in the locker and then walks away with the guards and makes it funny for his son while he knows he's going to be shot. Oh my god, that movie kills me every single time. I saw it when I was 10 and cried for months even at hearing the name of the movie. The whole second half is excellent with the way he attempts to desperately and selflessly preserve his son's innocence in a concentration camp is heartbreaking. Then that scene happens and the movie ends with the son getting his tank.
Big Fish. The end when the son starts making up the story, and then the funeral when you see the real versions of those characters. The end of the movie has always killed me, but after my dad passed away 11 years ago it hit me on a completely different level. Then I became a father myself a couple years ago, and then it got me on another completely different level. Calm down, Big Fish.
Yes, that's how I go. What an ending. Brooks was here. Also, the scene in The Pursuit of Happiness in the bathroom, where he's trying to keep the door closed while breaking down crying. Edit. This kind of blew up overnight. Thanks for the awards and upvotes everyone. That Pursuit of Happiness bathroom scene was so hard to watch.